Hello, my name's Phil and I'm with LCAmobile.com, and today I'm going to show you a quick demonstration of how to use auto-scrolling with Guitar Studio tab files. So I have Guitar Studio loaded onto this Blackberry simulator here, and I'm going to open a tab, and we're going to start off by looking at a lyric and chord file, which is this light song, and you can see that there's chords and lyrics here that I'm going to play in a song. So if I want to play this song and I start playing it here, obviously I'd have to grab the scroll and I have to scroll down manually as I went through the song and reach up and stop playing and all that stuff. To avoid you having to do that, Guitar Studio supports automatic scrolling. You set the rate of scrolling using the O and the I key, or the plus and minus. When you press plus, you will increase the rate of scrolling. So right now it says it's going to scroll once every 1,000 milliseconds. You can see it change up here when I click the plus and minus. See how now it says 1.5 seconds, 1,500 milliseconds. So it's 7 milliseconds, and you can increase it to a maximum of 8,000, so 8 seconds per scroll. You can reduce it to 250 milliseconds, so it's going to scroll 4 times a second at that speed, which is very fast. For most songs, I think you're going to need it somewhere between 1 and 4 seconds, 5 seconds maybe. So I'm going to show you here at 2 seconds per step. And the way you turn on and off scrolling, you have two choices. You can use the S key, which is the quick hotkey way, or you can click on the Blackberry menu and you can choose Auto Scroll and it will toggle on and off. To indicate the current status of your scrolling, you see this little icon here just turned yellow. I turned scrolling on with a click, and now I'm going to press the S key and it will turn back off and it goes gray. So when that's lit up in yellow, it will be in scroll mode and will be stepping through your song at whatever rate you've set. So here we are stepping through. Once every 2 seconds you can see the cursor moving down the song, highlighting the chords as it goes. When it gets to the bottom, it'll start to scroll the song automatically for you. It'll be there in just a second and you'll see it pop up to the next line. So you want to set your scroll rate so that your lyrics stay, off the bottom of the screen, and you can read what you're trying to play next. You may need to adjust it as you play. You can press plus or minus as you play the song to increase or decrease the rate. And also you can grab the trackball and just scroll up if you need to go back a bit. That's one choice. Or if you're down near the end and you want to start over, you can push T to go to the top of the song. When it gets to the bottom, it will automatically shut off scrolling, or you can toggle it off by clicking on the S key again. So that's how you scroll in a lyric and chord tab file. If you have a tablature tab file, which has actual lines and fingerings for your frets as a song is going to be picked or a certain way to play it, then you can use the Guitar Studio program in an alternate view. So you go into your tab, you open her up like this, and then you click the Blackberry button and choose Switch View. And what this will do is detect all those tab lines. Even if you have other text in between, it'll find all the tab lines in the song, in the tab file, and it will join them together in one horizontal line. So now I have a horizontal scroll that I can use for playing back tabs. And to do that, I use the S key again, and I can use the plus and the minus still, but they do slightly different things. The plus and the minus now change how often the screen refreshes or updates the scroll. We have a second set of keys to adjust the step rate, or the number of pixels per step. So we have the K to increase the pixels and the J to reduce the pixels. We kept them nearby the other scroll buttons so that they're in a little group, and you can control that. So if I start scrolling with the S key, you'll see that the tab scrolls along nicely, horizontal. It's very smooth right now, very slow. Maybe you're practicing this for the first time. You want to play it slowly. As you get better and as you need to increase the speed, you click on the plus button and it's going to increase the refresh. And so now we're running at this speed. You can see the updates nice and smooth, and it's refreshing every 10 milliseconds. If that's still not fast enough, or if it's too fast, you can control the pixel step rate down to 1 pixel per step, or you can start to increase the number of pixels per step, which basically just makes it a little more jumpy to step, not quite as smooth because it's stepping through the tab in bigger chunks, but you can then go as fast as you like. And if you find that that gets too blurry, you can then use the other key and change the refresh rate to adjust it once more. So by using these two types of scroll rate controls, you can set just about any scroll rate that you need for any song, and play along with it as you get faster and slower at it. As you get better at the song, you can speed it up. If you need to match up with an MP3 or an audio file, you can adjust these settings to get it as precise as you can to keep it matched up so that you can play along with your song. So that's how you do scrolling with Guitar Studio. Once again, these settings here will be saved. When you exit the song, the settings will be whatever you leave them at. So next time you come in there, if you got just the right settings, they'll be set up for you and ready to go. You can do the same idea with chord profiles as we showed with the chord and lyric song. Same idea, you just click on S, start, S to stop, you increase and decrease the rate of scroll, and have fun playing your songs without having to grab hold of your Blackberry every 10 seconds to change the lines and all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Check out more demonstrations at LCAmobile.com, and hope you enjoy using Guitar Studio from LCA Mobile.